MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Vero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7:05.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Villar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hendricks playing here in his age 29 season. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. In the air now, out to right field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
The first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Orioles leave 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Andrew Cashner is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. They have ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
Leading up for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ned Dobrik.
First pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
To 1-2 now. This is skied into short left center. Escobar onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Back up the middle. VR up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Cashner's ready. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Now batting, DJ Stewart, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Swinging a soft liner. For the first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That was good. The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? So digging in now, Cedric Mullins. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in, Andrew Cashner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mancini. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. No balls and a strike to count. Cashner's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Mancini is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Trumbo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's lost.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Zobrist stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding in once again, Renato Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Mullins is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Rizzo was there. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Standing in now, Carlos Perez. He grounds it sharply to third. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding into the box, Andrew Kashner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Swinging a looper to left. Baez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that Orioles settle for 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here comes another 0-2. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There for it, Escobar. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping in, Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Mancini.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Settling in now, Mark Trumbo.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. The next Cub up, Kyle Hendricks, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point.
And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2, kind of battle back. The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Ready on 0-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs strand one. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, number 3.
Now in the box, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Number 48 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it. One away.
The pitcher, number 54.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Cashner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Nunez at third. Mullins at second with one away. Right side. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The set and the 1-1. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The set And the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. It's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
7th inning, correct.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Humble comes up with it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR from the outfield grass. And there are 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
This looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, DJ Stewart. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Schwarber moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Escobar at second. Mancini at first. 2 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Plate, Kyle Schwarber 0 for 2 for him to this point. Andy Barrera goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 1.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
This is in the air to left. Mancini moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Cubs nothing. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next for the Orioles.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Perez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Andy Barrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Andy Barrero.
First delivery to him on the way. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist will be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Fouled off. Zobrist stands at second with no outs. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right to the Daisy Express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Mancini is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself...
And that's it. The Orioles are the champions of the baseball world.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men up.